the band is known for masks, costumes, personalities. How did yours come about, and what's the story with your Slipknot costume?
Yeah, like the jumpsuit that I'm
and
using.
The number.
The number is like the 25 years anniversary of the band.
Okay.
That's the reason why. I don't have a number in the band.
I see.
But I'm using the 25 because the anniversary tour that the band is doing right now. Okay. And the red color is just like to remember the first costume that they use it when they show up, when they came like the first time that they did a tour, they were using the red costume. So that's the reason why. It's only one piece, one jumpsuit, how it was since the beginning, you know. And the mask, there was something that I did with Clown, with Sean. We designed it together, you know. So the first thing that he asked me at the beginning is like, can we have like a white mask for you? First thing, to bring back Joey's memory, you know, to like respect his legacy. I see. So that was the first point, like to bring his memory again. And so that's the reason why my mask is white. And we were thinking about some black lines. And I made a suggestion to have like these black lines like this to remember the Brazilian indigenous people. So it was all based into the masks that the indigenous people use or the painting that they do in their face. You know, so it brings with me the Brazilian people, the Brazilian culture, and Clown, he loves it. He really likes it. But my expression, my face expression, this was designed by Clown. He was watching me playing without the mask, and he said, like, that's the way you look when you're playing Slipknot music. So we're gonna put that in your mask. You know, so the expression, there was something that was a recommendation, inspiration from Clown. And after that, when we did like the lines, we felt like the design of the mask was not very balanced, you know, because we had like all the information from here, like below, but we didn't have anything on the forearm, the forehead. So like, what are we gonna do? Let's put like a circle in the forehead, but we didn't like it. So I came with the idea of the bullet hole in my forehead. The reason why is 2 years ago, I was robbed in São Paulo. I was walking on my neighborhood, like it was 9 a.m. in the morning. I was going to the gym, and I had like my backpack with me, my phone, and two guys each one in a motorcycle. They stopped me and they put a gun in my head, and they asked me to give them my phone and my backpack. So that was something that somehow changed a lot of inside me. You know, when you have like a gun pointed to your head, you know, like, I don't want to say like bad things about my country, because every place has like dangerous environments, you know, like they can be not good for you. But sometimes in São Paulo, it's not like a very safe place to be, you know. But that was the only time it happened to me. And unfortunately, there was a guy with a gun, and he decided to don't shoot. So I was lucky enough. Yeah. So
that inspired the bullet hole.
That inspired a little bit. And also like from the philosophy that I like to read, gives me like the feeling of, you're going to like me, you're going to love what I do, you're going to hate what I do, but I have nothing to lose. I'm already dead. I have a bullet in my hole. So that's a way of feeling, it gives me some kind of freedom when I go on stage, you know? So it's very inspirational as well. One thing that I was very concerned before like joining the band was about their intensity and about they're honest with music, you know, like they were like playing for real or not. Because sometimes we see like big artists, big bands, they're just playing there like just to make some money, to make some extra cash, just like they don't really care about the fans, they don't really care about doing music. They are not intense anymore the way they used it to be. But this is completely different with Slipknot. Since day one, I saw it. This was for real. This thing is for real.
They live, breathe, and eat what they profess.
Exactly.
Like they are Slipknot. They don't just play Slipknot.
No. Every day before we go on stage, it feels like it's our last show. And the guys, they go for it. You know, like they don't really care. We have like a talk before going on stage. We just share some words. We hug each other. And when we go on stage, it feels like a strong team.
A lot of energy.
A group, a lot of energy. So every time that you see Slipknot performing or doing new music, it's for real, you know? The band's just doing what they want to do. The band's doing like what they really wanted to do. So they're being honest to themselves and to the fans all the time.
Wow. So that's got to be enlightening to see a band at the top of its game who are legendary status that are playing like 16-year-olds that have to prove something and that have to play the best gig of their life or else. Like that level of caring and intensity, as you shared, you called it intense. It is intense. It's a good intense. It's great intense. But that's got to be inspiring for you to see that, you know, there are still bands that are out there just for the fans, for the music, for their message. And then whatever success comes along is just an end result that's just part of it. But the integrity of the intensity is what really brings the band to a place where their fans respond. Right? That's pretty inspiring.
And that's the reason why they still here nowadays. That's the reason why they became so big, because they are just being honest. You know, they are just doing what they like to do. You know,
Right.
They talk about music every day. They love like to take care of their instruments, you know. Like sometimes when we have days off, we have dinner together, we go like to restaurants, whatever. They're just talking about music, talking like, oh, I just saw a guitar the other day here on the internet. It's a good guitar. What do you think about this one?
Yeah.
You know, so they really like what they do and they're being honest to everybody.
Yeah, they're living it and loving it.
Yes, exactly.